the story so far. Your world, having been connected to another, is now overrun with monsters. While training the new hunter recruits together with your team, you came across a new type of dimensional rift. Rushing back to the base, you ended up crossing paths with a powerful Astalos on the way. Moments after having slain it and successfully protecting the recruits, an abnormal rift appeared before the team's eyes.
Hey Hunter, I know we've had our hands full with rift-charged monsters lately, but I hope you're not forgetting to rest. Keep in mind that proper sleep and nutrition are the foundations of any successful hunt.
Come to think of it, I haven't been sleeping too well these days, and my fur's kinda lost its luster.
Since that unusual rift opened up, we've been hauling ourselves back and forth from the base lately.
I'm not gonna throw in the towel just yet though. As the Guildmaster's faithful palico, I'll give it my all, even if it costs me my sleek sheen.
That's the spirit, but look out behind you. An almudron. That's our first time spotting one of those in this world. Good work.
That was a bit of a hairy situation. Speaking of which, that monster better stay out of the mud if it wants a sleek fur coat like mine.
We'll need to remain vigilant toward new monster species, as well as that unusual rift. I've been thinking, don't you feel the base is getting a bit crowded?
Yeah, you're right. It sure doesn't help with my insomnia and fur problems.
We can't be having that. This is why I'd like to ask you to help with making a home for the Meowstro and myself, Hunter.
A home for me and Miss Quality?
That's right. With our never-ending investigation of that peculiar rift, we're going to end up completely exhausted at this rate.
Wahoo! I can have 2? No. Make that 3 naps a day.
Ahaha, and I could have a nearby place to organize my ever-growing pile of investigation reports. In other words, this could be a boon for our investigations. With that, let's look for a place to lay the foundations, Hunter. A magnificent hunt, as always. It seems we stumbled into that Camatrice's territory. Speaking of which, would I be right to assume that every plot of land in this world is owned by someone?
If that's how it is, we won't be able to build a thing no matter how good the area is.
Hello there. Are you here playing investigating with your palicos?
Ah, hello again. Well, we're trying to set up a residence near the base. I'm wondering how we can get permission for the land.
Oh my, that sounds difficult. But I think I might have a lead for you.
Really?
You see, my family runs a real estate business. Even if it's a long shot, shall I try getting in touch with the landowners around here?
We'd appreciate that very much.
Unoccupied land, within 5 minutes walking distance of the base. There's quite a few candidates, actually.
You sure do work fast.
You've been a huge help. We'll go have a look right away.
This is the last plot on the list.
Here's pretty close to the base, and it's got plenty of space. I'd say we found our place to build.
I wonder how tough it's going to be to get our paws on such a cushy spot, though.
Hey, everyone. Did you like that location? Just to let you know, I managed to get permission from the landlords of every candidate site.
Really? Just like that?
Rather than letting the land go to waste, why not lend it to the hunters and have them become indebted to you, is what convinced them.
You're really cut out for this business.
Thank you so much. That's our first worry crossed off the list.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm off to play, investigate with my palico.
All right, that's our plot of land secured. Now it's time to start gathering building materials. What style of house should we make? Well, let's think it through while we're gathering.
Mia haha. I've got all sorts of ideas. Phew. That Magnamalo definitely wasn't what we were looking for.
Nice job. I see you've already managed to get your hands on quite a lot of building materials. But I'm afraid we're going to need more than this to make a house. How about we explore our new neighborhood while we ramp up our search for materials?
I suppose we ought to greet the neighbors, too. You know, I'd rather our new neighbors weren't monsters.
Good work out there. I think we've got a good understanding of our new area now. Let's take a short break. Our new home will give us a great view of the base and that weird rift, huh? That unusual rift that the rift-charged monsters are appearing from. The fact that it opens up near the base must mean something. I was so focused on the rift itself that I didn't even put much thought to it.
You're right. Maybe this'll be the key to figuring out the reason behind all this dimensional kookiness.
But once we do figure it out, I suppose we'd have to vacate our new home, huh? All right, I'd say that's enough downtime. Let's get back to work.
Mia, a new discovery already? Maybe we can use this somehow.
Hold it. Don't touch that.
That was a close one. Like half a whisker away.
This could belong to an unknown monster. Let's follow these tracks. A monster that employs both poison and paralysis. That must have been a Viper Toby Kadachi.
I sure am glad I didn't touch that thorn from earlier. Yeah.
Anyway, I'd say we've collected enough materials for our new home.
Woohoo! But, just what kind of home are we gonna build exactly?
Well, about that, I think we may benefit from some expert help. This will probably be a bit much for amateurs.
There you are. Did somebody call for us?
What are you two doing here?
We were told you'd be needing our help. Not too sure what for, though.
The housewife turned real estate agent from before? She certainly is full of surprises.
So that's what's going on. Gotcha. Maybe we can be of some help then. I might be able to introduce you to some craftsmen through my professional connections.
That would be amazing. Just like I thought, the more allies we have, the better.
Oh yeah, Green did mention he worked in the masonry industry. Let's go consult his connections right away.
Phew, the craftsman's company sure was in a dangerous spot. So many monsters.
But now that we have them on board, we've got everything we need to make your home.
You guys are really something, you know.
Everyone knows how hard you all work, and I think the builders are no exception. In fact, they seem really eager to help out.
We are so grateful. We truly wouldn't have gotten far without the help of the townsfolk.
But they did mention something a little odd, that there's been a wintry cold blowing through just this area.
An out-of-season cold snap? Perhaps a monster is behind it.
Well, that just so happens to be our line of business.
We can lend a hand with the construction once the area's clear of monsters.
Excellent work, Hunter. The cold snap affecting the area should clear up shortly now.
Are the builders all ready to go, I wonder?
Oh, welcome back. It's warmed up a bit around here, so the builders are moving at top speed.
Wahoo! Is my room ready yet?
Classifying monster traces. Consolidating research materials. I can't wait until we can start living there.
I hate to dampen the mood, but there's one little problem.
Yeah, I spotted this super fast monster earlier. I tried to go after it, but it was way too quick.
Then I suppose it's too early to focus on construction just yet. Do we have any other leads?
Well, I found this earlier. Could it belong to the monster?
This is certainly an unusual sample. Nothing I've seen before. Anyway, leave the rest to us.
You rock, Hunter. So that Narga Kuga was behind the commotion, huh?
Could it have been trying to make its nest by this tree?
Okie dokie. Let's head on back, people.
Ta-da! It's finally finished.
What the? Not just a house, a tree house. This'll be perfect for me and Miss Qualily.
Thank you so much, everyone. With a home as lovely as this, our investigations will go smoother than ever. To the builders, the rookies, and our Hunter and Meowstro here too, of course. Thank you for making our home sweet home a reality.
It's been so long since I felt useful. All right, guys, how about a housewarming party?
Watch out!
Something just flew by.
That's a Seragios. So, those scales we found belong to this monster.
We're not gonna let our newly built home fall that easily. We did it. Our new home is safe and sound.
Not even a scratch on it. Oh, that's quite a feat, considering it was a Seregios you were up against, Hunter.
I wonder if the base really is attracting monsters then.
The base holds a lot of meaning for us, you know? It's like something more than just a home, so we want to protect it too.
Meaning, huh? Come to think of it, the monsters don't seem to be directly attacking the base, do they?
You're right. Even those rift-charged monsters aren't actually targeting the base, per se.
Here I thought they were gathering at the base itself. But it could be the land our base is built upon that's actually attracting them.
Eureka! But we don't really have any proof either way, do we?
I suppose all we can do is investigate further. But with this many allies at our side, I'm sure we'll get there in the end.